Hey everybody, David here, and today I want to talk about Hawkeye Episode 4, Partners, Am I Right? That's the title of the episode, and that wasn't me asking a question. So let's get right into this episode. We start off where we left off last time with Jack holding a sword towards Clint. And, at the end of the last episode, I said, we're going to see a battle happening. But right away, that battle is shut down because Kate's mom walks in and stops the fight. Or stop whatever was going to happen. Because they don't even get into a little tussle. They just stop it right there. And I'm like, oh, okay, that was ended very quick. And Kate's mom and Jack, they figure out, okay, they learn what's going on. Clint and Kate, you know confess a lot of the things that are going on, but now Clint is getting his suspicions. He's seeing the sword, the Ronin sword that Jack has. He's listening to what they're saying, and he sends a text later to his wife to investigate Jack and his company. And we find out that yes, Jack's company is helping the tracksuit mafia gain money. They're laundering money for them. So um, we're already getting some clues about Jack and how Kate's mom might be involved in all this. Remember, she even makes a phone call somewhere around the beginning, making a phone call to somebody, warning them that hey, this situation is getting worse. And I think we all know who that's going to be. Some people were expecting him in this episode, but I said last week, I guarantee you it's going to be episode 5. I wish more people would listen to me because, sometimes I'm right too. And yes, I'm feeling very confident that that Kingpin will be revealed in the next episode. I have no doubt that it's going to be him, and it would be a great way to cross promote Spider-Man No Way Home, where we all know pretty much that Matt Murdock is going to appear in. Kevin Feige already confirmed Charlie Cox is going to be Daredevil in the MCU moving forward. He didn't say where he was going to pop up, but I think we all have an idea, especially when there was a leaked photo a couple weeks back. Some people think it's fake. I think it was legit. And I'm going to guess a great way to cross promote is by having Kingpin on Hawkeye. Great week to celebrate for Daredevil fans who wanted finally confirmed that this cast is coming back in some capacity. So it's really exciting right now. I've even gone back to rewatch Daredevil lately because I'm super excited to see them return, and this time officially in the MCU. So, and out of all the Netflix series, that was the best one. So I'm very happy that it's going to come back in some way. Also in this episode, we get some really nice moments once again with Clint and Kate, hanging out during Christmas. Kate realizes, he's alone during Christmas. I should go be with him and, cheer him up a little bit since he's not with his family and I am. So I really like that moment where they're talking and Clint is giving her some tips on how to just shoot a coin and all that. And then he gets into a serious moment where he starts talking about the first time he met Natasha when he was supposed to go take Natasha down, but then he doesn't kill her and he actually takes her in as a friend, or as someone who can be rehabilitated, I guess, because he could tell that she didn't want to be part of the Black Widow organization that we saw in Black Widow, that we learned a lot about in that movie. And so it's really exciting. It was really interesting to hear his story on that because we've heard it in the past before, but now we get to hear Clint's perspective a little bit, and you gotta feel sorry for the guy because we know how tight him and Natasha were, and to hear it from his angle was very emotional, and I really like that scene. I really like all the parts where they brought up Natasha in this episode because they were very close together. later on, Clint sends Kate to go meet those people that he had a little fun with in episode 2. Grills returns. I remember Grills. Yeah, he returns in this episode. I told you he'll be back. I had a feeling, and it looks like they'll be helping Clint and Natasha. I mean, Kate a little bit, not Natasha. Kate and Clint. Maybe even getting a new costume, which it looks like they made a deal with them. Kate made a deal with them to give, since we're giving you guys new Viking costumes, let's get enough material to make us new costumes too, because Clint clearly needs a new one, because his old one, people are bored of it. We want to see something new and more purpley. So it's, I thought that was fun. And then they go and track down this watch. Laura, Clint's wife, finds out if there was anything else taken from the Avengers compound. And it was the watch that they've been teasing since episode 1. There was a watch at the black auction, and they've tracked it down because it has a signal on it. We still don't know who that watch belongs to, and I have no theories on that. I do wonder, though, here's one theory maybe. What if the watch does belong to Matt Murdock? I don't know. I just think it's interesting because Clint was talking about the guy. He clearly has a secret identity, whoever this is, because he kind of mentioned that if they get this watch, they'll be able to find out who this guy was, who was the owner of that watch. And they didn't reveal the name, so I wonder if they're gonna introduce Matt Murdock sooner rather than later. We'll have to wait and see. But there, sources are already coming out saying that episode 5 is going to be the craziest episode yet. And one of the things that I guess is that a certain Black Widow is going to be involved. I'll get to that in a very few seconds. Just let me heighten up the thing. So they track down the watch. They go into this apartment. There's these light signals going off. And at first I thought maybe there were cameras, but when they were still lighting up, flashing on and off, I said, okay, this has to be an alarm. But we didn't hear anything. But clearly it was sending out a signal to someone. Maya, that was her apartment, Maya Lopez, aka Echo. So, but Clint is already being attacked on the rooftop, and Kate is like, it can't be Maya because Maya's right here with me. So who are you fighting? And right away I said, oh, I know who this is. And that's right, Yelena finally joins the show, played by Florence Pugh. So we got Haley Steinfeld, Florence Pugh, Jeremy Renner, and Maya Lopez, who I forgot the actress's name. But she's doing a fantastic job. I love Echo so far. And yeah, there's like a 3-way battle going on. You got Kate and Clint teaming up. You got Florence Pugh, or Yelena, trying to kill Clint, and then you also have Maya Lopez fighting her own battle. And you could see that Maya Lopez and Yelena are not on the same side because they were taking punches at each other as well. So it was like a 3-way battle going on. So the question is Yelena on her own, or is she working for somebody, the Kingpin? Maybe. We know Maya is working with the Kingpin. That's who her boss is most likely going to be. But is Yelena just doing her own thing because of what Julia Louis-Dreyfus sent her on? Because if you remember at the end credits of Black Widow, Julia Louis-Dreyfus's character, Madam Hydra, if you want to call her that, gave her the picture and the target. So this is already set up in the Black Widow movie at the end credits. So is she working with her, or are both of them aligned with the Kingpin as well? So I'm very curious to find out. She didn't say one word in this episode, which I thought was interesting. I thought she would have said at least, we'll meet each other again or something like that. I don't know. But it was interesting that she didn't say anything. Hopefully next week we get a little bit more out of her because I would like to hear her side of the story. I hope it's two more episodes left. Yeah, so this is episode 4, 5, and 6, and that's it. So hopefully they give us a little bit on her in the next 2 episodes. And like I said, next week for sure, I think we're going to get Kingpin joining the MCU officially. Same weekend as Spider-Man No Way Home. So comment below, guys. Tell me your theories and thoughts on this episode. What did you think of it? And hopefully you guys are enjoying this show just as much as I am. I know one person commented and said they're liking the show so far, so that's great. And I know my family is enjoying it as well. One of my brothers and my parents watch it every Friday. I know my other brother and his girlfriend are also, or his fiance, are watching it as well, and they're both liking it. So it's really cool. I love all the MCU shows so far. Disney Plus is doing a great job. And with that being said, until next time, everybody, take care.